He's not pleased.
Wert thou the source of that ghastly commotion just now? Tell me, from whence didst thou come? Oh dear, thou appearest most fatigued. Pray enter my humble abode, and tell me of what hath befallen thee.
I mean, if you say so, sir. Who are we to refuse?
Thou wouldst topple the Lord of the Underworld. Clearly, thou art not one to be trifled with. Nary a single soul in Alefgard would dare dream of accomplishing a feat so grand. Nay, instead we spend our days in fear of the fiend. Regardless, thy path is clear. Make eastwards for the castle town of Tantagel. From there, cross the seas to the south to reach the Great Fiend's Isle. That is where you will find the dread Lord of the Underworld's citadel. Perchance, wouldst thou have use for a map of the realm? Better it serve thee than continue to go to waste in my possession.
Neat. I like maps.
Oh, and thou art more than welcome to take the ship outside for thine own. May it aid thee on thy quest. And always remember, the goddess goeth with the brave.
Alright, cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna steal your stuff. So, chainmail, okay. Alright, alright. Well. We have boat. Boat number 2. I guess we couldn't have brought our own boat with us, but, you know. Alright, so work out how to reach Zoma Citadel. We have several locations marked with X's. And a location down there, too. I see. Well, I guess the only thing really to do is to just kind of set sail and see where it takes us. Hello? Travel east from here, and thou shalt come upon the mighty castle town of Tantagel ere long. If thou art in need of a vessel, the boat o'er yonder belongeth to my father. Pray, avail thyself of it freely, stranger. 'Tis seldom used, if ever. Sure thing, child. Nothing out here. There happened to be a monster nearby. No, okay. Ride the boat. And thus we have found ourselves in a brand new land. And I suppose we could just dock wherever we want and kind of start exploring around. I guess X does mark the spot over here. A new land to explore, considering we've basically exhausted the land above. And what do you know, we made it. Tantagel! The name sounds familiar. I might know it from a different Dragon Quest. Hello. The castle town of Tantagel bids thee welcome, wanderer. Thou hast bested the archfiend, thou sayest. But is Baramos not merely an underling of Zoma, lord of the underworld and master of all evil? Yeah, I guess he really technically is. Is the monster not too far away? They wouldn't put a mimic in town, would they? A pair of slime earrings? That sounds delightful. Anyone who wears these oozy earrings will soon feel like the super socialite with a superb taste of fashion to boot. I see. What is socialite? Wisdom and luck increase slightly quicker than normal. Interesting. Hi. Weapons. Dragon's Bane Claws. I've got one of those already. Fire Claws. I can equip those. Silver Shield would definitely help out. A Thinking Cap. Ethereal Helm. And the Dragon Scale. Okay. I'm not going to worry too much about that right now. We've got plenty of money, but I will do equipment shopping off screen. I wandered into a building on accident. Hi. Oh, you are an inn. Okay. Don't really need you right now. I will, however, explore around and raid your belongings. This is just how we do it on the surface world. Strong medicine. Hi. Are you dead? Mine own gluttony doth my stomach punish. Goddess, wherefore must I suffer so? Ah, such agony. He stuffed his tummy a little too full. I get sleepy when that happens too. Seed of Luck. Very nice. Alright, alright. So we have inn. And we gotta go up to the castle. Barrel. 38 gold coins, okay. Also keeping an eye out for that monster. Hello? Whoops. That is a bit confusingly designed. Hi. Item shop. I mean, I don't really need any of these. But, you know, it's fine. It's perfectly fine. That's all that's on this little island, just the item shop. Gotcha. You appear to be a church. Don't really need to make a use of your services at the moment. Vial of holy water. That's an appropriate thing to find in a church. Well, look who it is.
You're having a laugh, ain't ya? Is it really you? Blimey! It's me, your old pal Robin Hood! And I really have gone straight this time. New world, new life. That's what I say. What's that? How come I'm in the clink then? Ah, simple misunderstanding is all. I'm a changed man, honest. Here, why don't I prove it by telling you something good? By way of apology for all the hassle I've given you over the years.
Have we actually been on this quest for years?
Here goes. There's a thing called the Sunstone. Proper valuable it is. Well, they only keep it in the dining room of the castle here in Tantagel. Can't help but wonder where the heck all me henchmen wound up, though.
I see. Are these your boxer shorts? I'm taking them. I collect them. Alright, yeah. So, apparently there's something called a Sunstone in the castle. Gotcha. And his henchmen are still wandering around somewhere. I wonder how he actually managed to end up down here. Alefgard is a realm of darkness, sealed fast from all the other worlds. A prison of misery wherein hope can never thrive. Oh, that's a negative outlook. I'd say you're thriving quite well down here. Unless there are demons that regularly visit. Let's see. Stuff? Stuff for me to take? Is this... do you have stuff for me? Child! Give me your belongings. I'm engaged in the study of methods for the removal of curses. I chose this field of study that I might come to the aid of all afflicted by malign magics. That's very nice of you. What a nice young man. When rain and sun the twain do meet, the rain's bow shall a bridge complete. So saith the ancient rhyme. I see. Well, we've got... already know of something related to the sun, so there might be something related to the rain we need to get as well. I would presume. Copy of the Tears Before Bedtime. And lovely living, A Grinner's Guide. Are those ones we've gotten before? Apparently we've had the Grinner's Guide before. An in-demand guide that details how to become a spoiled brat in a manner most efficient. Read it now or else. Consumed upon use. What benefits would we get from being a spoiled brat, though? I ask. Spoiled brat. Luck increases slightly quicker than normal. Alright. Probably would come in handy. Let's see. Hi. In the very center of the desert north of this place lieth an ancient ruin. Deep within its walls there gapeth a great chasm without bottom. If the legends speak true, 'twas created by the great rendering of claws when the lord of the underworld was birthed into this realm. Ominous. Shouldst thou wish to visit the great castle of Tantangel, thou needst only follow the road here. Why, that is my destination, good sir. A scarecrow. Cool. Not really working on your crops, though. Gotta say. Bit of a lazy farmer here. See that citadel over yonder? It belongeth to the Lord of the Underworld himself. In all my years, I have not met but a single soul who had set out to breach its defenses and lived to tell the tale. Heed my advice. Should thou wishest to live long, then don't ever ponder heading there. Sorry, bud, I'm pondering it a lot. Alright. What do we have in here, perchance? Anything worthy of mine taking? Hello, ma'am. Thou art a traveler, art thou not? Then thou'st heard of all the fabled tell of the fabled recovery ring, perchance. This other than a man need do no more than walk whilst wearing it, and his wounds shall be miraculously healed. Yes, we know all about it. We've got 2 of them. I'm taking this. It's mine now. You don't need that seed of life, do you? I didn't think so. Okay. Doesn't seem to be much else for us to tango with around here. Knock, knock. Hi. Halt! Thine is a face I have hitherto not laid eyes upon. Where didst thou come from? By boat from the west, this cannot be. Wanderer, thou wouldst Thou wouldst seek an audience with His Majesty, yes? Yes! Then allow me to escort thee. Well, that's awfully nice of him.
My guard hath told me much of thy deeds. Forgive me for summoning thee here so suddenly, but there is something I would ask of thee. Perchance thou art familiar with the name Ortega?
Yes. He my daddy.
Thou art indeed his child, after all. Then allow me to officially bid thee welcome to Tantagel. Now, 'twould behove us to begin by explaining how we of Tantagel came to know thy father. Hard to fathom though it may be, Ortega once resided within these very walls.
It must have been, what, a decade or so ago. 'Twas a day like any other when an injured warrior was carried into the castle. His wounds were most severe, but he was yet to breathe his last. Alas, his own name excluded, his memories had taken their leave of him entirely.
I elected to let him stay with us whilst he recovered. Ortega even served me for a time. Though he remembered naught of his old life, he was a gentleman, most jovial, and well liked by all in the castle.
Then, all too suddenly, one day he simply vanished. Nary a soul knew whither he had gone.
Surely thou findest thyself here today in search of thy father. By all means ask those within the castle anything thou wishest. I am certain thou shalt be reunited with him ere long, but know patience. Should tragedy befall thee in thy haste, Ortega too would suffer.
If he didn't remember anything, how did he know his name? Anyway. The mighty Ortega fought alongside us against Zoma's legions in the past. I had never seen a warrior so capable, and I have not seen one since. Prior to thine arrival, Tantagel was visited upon by a fellow by the name of Robin Hood, or some such. The fiend was caught in the act of committing a crime most heinous and is under lock and key in the church. One would hope that he is presently repenting for his actions. He seems like an upstanding gent, you know. Alright. The humble settlement of Cole lieth far to the northeast of this place, in a region home to a forest that stretcheth as far as the eye can see. Though those in possession of a ship might be better served by journeying west onto the coast and setting sail thence. Okay. Thou art embarking on an adventure, friend. Then allow this humble bard to sing thy praises. Ahem. Lo, a hero did come from a land far away, the lord of the underworld Zoma to slay. Tontoron, tree. Okay. Legends do tell of the fabulous fairy flute secreted somewhere in the village of Cole. Could such tales speak true? Alright, how do I memorize stuff again? Like that, okay. So Cole sounds important. And I'm assuming Cole is one of the things that's X'd off on our map. The room in which thou findest thyself is the throne room of our lord the king. Fancy that! 'Twas my duty when he abode here with us to attend to the brave hero Ortega. He was in grave condition when first he was found within the castle walls, senseless and badly burned. All that he was able to recall was his own name, and though his strength returned in time, his memory did not. Yeah, 'cause our daddy fell into a volcano. Funny how he ended up here instead of being melted, but I suppose we should be thankful. Alright, so we do have a destination there marked off. And we're gonna be looking out for this sunstone thing. The scowling citadel thou seest over yonder strait is the dwelling place of the dread lord of the underworld, Zoma. We were told that. These treasure chests are empty. Are they truly empty, though? What do you want what do you want to bet our dad raided this place before us? Like father, like son. Someone did steal from here the sacred arms and hid them in places unknown to man. How I should have liked to see them. Ah, that might be what there was supposed to be in there. Thinkest thou that the lord of the underworld is afeard of aught? Spiders, perhaps? I will get a rubber spider and throw it at him, and he will scream like a little girl, and I will point and say, ha 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 ha, you are afraid of that spider that I has doth thrown at you. Or something of the sort. The dawn shall visit our land once more. I have faith that it will be so. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. Let's see. Hi. May the sacred light bless thee, hero from a far-off land. Thanks. Heals, I would assume. A bath. Alright, alright. There's a pot. Examine the pot. A diamond. I had several of those shattered when I was exploring Baramos' lair, so that's handy. So how do I... Oh, I can go up and around. Okay. Gotcha. And there's another floor to the castle, too. I see. I'm smelling what you're stepping in. Plant. That is the special plant corner. What's this way? Hi. Alihan is a name I feel I have heard ere this day, but... Of course, 'tis the town from whence another traveler who visited us here once hailed. Yes, indeed. Friend! Slurp. Become the she-slime. Slooper stuff. It's Shelia. Or Sheila? Sheila. Sheila. Hi, Sheila. I've rescued 50 monsters. Perhaps it's time to pay Monty a visit and check on the critters. Well done reaching the 50 monster milestone. Now you understand even more about how monsters live their lives. Nice, nice. That means our monster wrangler will soon know more things. And we can go talk to Monty. Out of curiosity, are we able to just zoom out of here? Yes, we are. Gotcha. Okay. Meow. That cat has much less to say. Now you got all the castle grounds to wander around out here. Hello. What beeth you? Hi. What's thou say? The Sunstone? Alas, no such treasure is to be found here, friend. But by strange coincidence, I did dream of such a thing. Yea, the dawn did finally return to our realm. Upon its breaking, the self-same stone was entrusted unto me. I see. Full moon ring, gotcha. Interesting. Have fun in your hole. Okay. Now we can head in here. Back in the castle. Gotcha. This realm was given form by mighty Rubus. Yet, even she could not escape dread Zoma's wrath, who did with cunning seal her away in a place beyond hope. Well, that's unfortunate. Terribly unfortunate. This place is the kitchen where the meat and wine of the castle are prepared. Specifically meat and wine, nothing else. Everyone is drunk off their ass all the time. Mini metal, cool. Alright, so it wants us to head up there. It looks. It seems to be. Hello, electrocuted floor. Let's see. Safe passage, as ye please. Hi. Wouldst thou face the dread Zoma? I do commend thee for thy courage, friend, but throw not thy life away. None save the one wielding the Sword of Kings could hope to smite the Dark Lord, nor one could hope to withstand his wrath save with the auroral armor and hero's shield for protection. Alas, this trinity of sacred arms resideth no longer in the castle, yet even the image of the fabled treasures remaineth. I see, I see. Found a Yggdrasil leaf, very cool. So no doubt we are going to have to find these sacred arms. Vial of Elven Elixir, very cool. Alright. Safe passage's effect wears off, that's fine. Pouch of Coagulant. Seed of Agility. Important treasure chest with an exclamation mark on it. Hey look, it's the Sunstone. Now I can evolve my Sunflora, I guess. Fancy that. Important items just being left lying around for anyone to walk in and take. Oh, but Robin Hood comes in and does it, and oh, he gets arrested. Jeez. Double standards much? Just 'cause I'm a legendary hero, or whatever, the son of Ortega, I get to get away with this crap? What's up here? Not so very long ago, heroes by the hundreds did lay their heads in this our humble hostelry. But alas, none returned from whence they came, and our rooms stand bare and empty. Sniff. I wonder which one our dad stayed in. Did he wear these silk robes? Did he perchance dance in these halls? You know he especially wouldn't have shared a room with a bunch of schmucks like up here. Let's see, let's see. Oh, I have to find my way back through the pit of Yaga so I can report on what I've seen down here. But I'm too scared to even go outside, let alone all the way back up there. Ooh. Oh, you're the guy who was up there. Alright. You don't need that special medicine. It's fine. Alright, well. Cool, cool, cool. Well, we seem to have some quests ahead of us. We need to work out how to reach Zoma's Citadel, which is going to require several things along the way. And we're going to have to acquire several special equipment armors, like in the other Dragon Quests. Alright. Let's see. So we have several spots marked off here. Marked with an X, which I'm assuming means they are important locations to visit. And down there, I'm assuming that's Zoma's palace, maybe? Or maybe it's here, I'm not sure. So we have several destinations. This looks familiar. I'm just realizing. This map does look very familiar, I think, to something else we've seen in a Dragon Quest game before. Just an observation. But I think right now, I'm gonna do another confession here and take another small break. And we will continue exploring this new land next once we resume. My confession this time is that even in this new land, I am still a thieving rogue who plunders castles because he wants to. Alright, so I'll be right back, friends.